My name is Eddie Bukowski. I'm the coating specialist here at Rings End, and we're going to talk about coating your home, the most important investment you have. Today we're going to be working with premium red cedar from Rings End. Starting from the right to the left, we're going to talk about the benefits and drawbacks of each of these finishes. The name of the game here is solids. The least amount of solids to the most amount of solids. With the least amount of solids, you see more of the grain. With the most amount of solids, you see less of the grain, but you get more of the durability. So there's a couple of factors that affect the durability of the coating. Number one, sun. If you're getting full sun exposure, then your coating's gonna break down a lot faster. Number two, salt air. If you're anywhere with 2 miles of the coast, your coating's gonna break down. Number three, mold and mildew, mostly caused by moisture, where there's no sun exposure, where you have trees and wetlands and high spore counts. Our first two options is a translucent oil stain. The translucent oil stain is one of the most beautiful finishes, but it's also the one hardest to maintain. We have here the Benjamin Moore Premium Translucent Oil, and then we got the Preserver Timber Oil Natural. The advantage of this finish is it's so translucent, you see the beautiful grain of the wood, but the drawback is that it's a recoat every 2 years on the sun side, 3 years to 4 years on the shade side. The next option, if you don't want to do the maintenance with the translucents, you can step up to the Benjamin Moore SemiTransparent Oil. This is a semi-opaque finish, so you still see some of the grain, but you get a little bit more protection from UV. It gives you a little bit more length of the coating, maybe a 3 to 4 year program on the sun side, and maybe 5 to 6 on the shade side. Then stepping down, we have the Benjamin Moore Premium SemiSolid Oil. This obviously is more opaque. It takes away a lot more of the grain, which gives you more longevity, but this is probably a 5 to 6 year maintenance program, depending on the exposure. Next step, we got the Preserver Solid Oil, which is a true solid oil stain, VOC compliant. And as you can see, it blends into the wood and it shows the grain, but it's fully opaque. This is another coating with more longevity than the rest of these, but still gives you more of that wood feel. And then finally, the most durable coating is the Arbor Coat Solid Latex Stain. This is a 3-coat application, oil primed and 2 coats of finish. Now, if you look at this, you can almost see it's like a plasticky finish. You still see some of the grain, but it's fully opaque and it's gonna give you the most durability and the easiest recoat window. So in summary, moving right to left, we got the translucents, which gives you the least amount of protection because of less solids, but gives you the beautifulness of the grain. Coming all the way to the left, which is the solid systems, which gives you the most protection because of the more solids, but less of the grain. It's important to choose a system that, first of all, meets your expectations and is aesthetically pleasing, but also protects your home. For any more information on these awesome products, please visit ringsend.com or any of our 19 locations. We look forward to bringing your inspiration to life. Woo-hoo.